Hello my lovelies and welcome to today's video. I am going to be decorating Nooks Cranny and a rooftop cinema. This video has taken me a very long time. The past week or so, I've just been stuck. Here you can see my original idea for this area, and I did not like it because it was just too cramped. I wanted more space between the two buildings, and I wanted them both to have different things going on. So right now I'm laying down the path. So this area will change. Abel's was moved downstairs just so it's out of the way. I'm using a grassy path. I think this path I've picked is quite suitable for both city core and forest. So yeah. I wanted a wide road. I don't typically go for this sort of thing, but I wanted it to be wide just so if my villagers are around and they're having conversations, I can just maneuver around them. Same goes for any visiting NPCs. I guess this will also apply for when we have, I guess they're called vacationers with the new update. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. I planted some plumeria, I think they're called plumeria bushes, the white and pink ones. I'm going to limit the kind of bushes I have, so I'm going for plumeria, hydrangeas, and possibly azaleas. I'm not entirely sure when those grow, I will have to look, but I might just stick to plumeria and hydrangeas. We shall see as time goes on, because I am forever changing my mind about everything. So the items I placed down for the store remain the same. I think there might be one or two things that I don't repeat when I fix this area. This is still old footage, but I just wanted to show, I guess, the decorating process. Most of this is moved more to the right, but it does stay similar. And I end up having a path leading up to a bridge here. So here we are where the path has finally been completed in its final form. I spent ages moving the shop as well. I did place it in the incorrect place, sorry. And I had to move everything back and then put it in its correct place. It took, I think, 3 days of time traveling to get that right. So that was a huge headache. Here I want to have bus stop and a place to, I guess, park your bikes or any kind of vehicle you have. I want my villagers to be able to use buses or bikes, but I guess the bikes are more visible. Bikes, Vespas, etc., skateboards as well. But the buses will be invisible. We're just gonna pretend they exist. I'm trying not to have huge vehicles on the island. Other than the truck, I might have to position it in a way that it doesn't take up a lot of space. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I just want small vehicles on my island. That brick path I used has a version with some green moss on it, so I thought I might have it in a few spots here and there. So this will eventually have a bridge going off to the other side. I'm not sure what I'm going to have on the other side yet. It might just be the forest path that goes on the other side, but for now we're gonna think road. For this island, I would like to try different bridges. I always go for the brown Zen bridge. So I kind of want to challenge myself and decided to use the brick bridge here, and I think it goes quite well. Especially with the colours of the orange with Nooks Cranny. And yeah, I'm quite happy about it. I placed down an ABD just because every time I want to go into the shop, I never have money. And especially with building things like bridges and inclines, I just need quick access to money. And it makes sense if villagers are going shopping, you need to take money out, unless you use card, of course. I wanted this area to be quite clear and visible. I wish I had added trees, but I think it would take away from the view. So I'm not sure where I would have the trees. I might do it on the side, on the left side. But yeah, I'm not sure. I will have to go in-game and test it before I do that though. Here I'm breeding. Here I'm building the... Well, I'm going to be building a fence just because I didn't like how the bare cliffs looked behind Nooks Cranny, and I don't want villagers to walk behind. So if I put a fence there, they're not going to have any access. And then I built the cliff behind it just because I don't like the bare cliffs sometimes, especially when it's behind buildings. So the fence hides it quite well, I think. I love that green color for this fence, this vertical fence. I would love to use it somewhere else. I'm not sure where yet. Maybe Abel's or maybe my house. I'm not sure. I guess time will tell. And if I remember that this has a green swatch. I find cliff building to be quite therapeutic, but I am a bit of a dunce like that. I always accidentally delete the cliff or the round edges and it just infuriates me. I think, yeah, there we go. Oh, that was so frustrating. Hopefully no more. Yeah, that was the last bit. This is me resetting for the next day and I just thought this was super cute, especially with Kiki walking around. I love her so much. I think here I'm going to be making space for the incline. Yes, there we go. I didn't want to put it in the middle. I typically have inclines in the middle, but I thought I think it would be nicer on the edge. I think I'm just calculating if everything is going to fit here. And as I mentioned before, I'm trying to use different items than I typically do. The green hedges are my go-to, and I thought this time I have to go for something different. If it's a rooftop cinema, maybe brick or the lattice, and I think I end up going for the tall lattice, which ended up being a pretty good idea, if I say so myself. I think it quite fits this area. I believe I changed the color as well from natural to a more orangish brown, maybe cherry. I think it's called cherry wood. I think. Do I change it? Yes. Okay, it's called brown, but it looks like a cherry wood color. I made the mistake of not making enough of the fences. I don't know why I thought 10 was going to be good enough. But yeah, I will try to make at least 20 to 30 next time. Just so I don't have to keep running back and forth, which I did a lot. I also went AFK a lot, which is why this video took probably 2 to 3 days. And a lot of the times I just had no inspiration and I was looking around. I also had YouTube in the background, so that was a huge distraction. So here's me placing the incline. I went for the red steel, I believe it's called, just because it fits the vibes of the area. This is based on a rooftop cinema in my town, and that area is very industrial, very independent local artists and local activities. There's a yoga studio, a lot of artists, I guess, and thrift stores or charity shops, I guess we call it, vintage clothes. And they recently had a Christmas market, which I forgot to attend. I'm very sad I didn't go. Maybe next time. I think they have one in spring as well, spring and Christmas, so I'll try to remember for spring. I need to do a lot more things in my local area, I think. Here I'm placing, I guess you could call it a rug or a carpet. I imagine this is meant to be, you know, the concrete of the roof. So it's nice to have seating on top of carpet. I did place everything down before making this, just so when it came to editing this part, you have the full view and you don't get any of the repeats of placing things down, taking it out, placing down the custom codes. So I saved a lot. I think this video was originally 2 hours. So yeah, I think it took me a very long time to edit this video. And yeah, I'm actually quite tired. It's almost 8 p.m. and it's Christmas Eve, and I woke up at 4 a.m. for work. I didn't work very long today. I finished by 11. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I had other things to do when I got home. But I am off tomorrow. It's Christmas Day, so hopefully I can try and continue decorating the next bit. I'd like to keep my videos uploaded on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to do it today, but we shall see. Wish me luck. I don't know why I like the Moroccan footrest in the green color so much. I think that's probably my favorite color. Well, green is my favorite color anyway, so that goes without saying. Here is, I believe, a sort of cafe. I think for my island, the story is the Nooks Cranny. After dark, they have the Rooftop cinema. During the daytime, there is a cafe here. I think this is quite a nice place to hang out. I'm not sure if my villagers will come over. I have placed the chairs in a way that you can sit down easily, so hopefully they do. So here I'm placing some of the topiary because I knew I didn't have space for trees. I'm still not sure if I'm going to put trees there or not. I think the topiary looks fine. And there's enough plants around to give the illusion of greenery, I guess. I keep running back and forth, and that's my way of testing that I can easily access areas. I know the bag was blocking the way before, and if that happens, the villagers don't usually explore that area. So as long as the space is clear, it's fine for villagers to walk from one side, go up the stairs, visit the cinema, and then come down again. I should almost be finished now. Only a couple more things, right? Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. What's your favorite part of this? If you if you liked it, I hope you do. I think my favorite part is probably the rooftop cinema. It does look quite cute at night time. And yeah. Oh yeah, the video slowed down because this is the ending. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I am trying to get some more videos out. Like I said, possibly every Wednesday. I may try a long play video. We'll see. I would like to work on Abel's and possibly I guess tailors slash laundrettes. But yeah, this is me just running around testing everything works. And quite happy that it's finally done. I'm looking forward to opening up the game again and seeing if any of the villagers come over. I wish Timmy and Tommy would come out and just, you know, wander around. It would be cool to see them interact with some of the items here. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I will see you next time. Bye!